Hunter Helton and Logan Moore, Team 2. You're going to be next out. Let's rope. Come on in. We're going to be here +5, 14 flat. Go on to Arena 2. Again, you get your second one there. Third one right back here. Here's Hunter and Logan, going to be Team 2. Valentine and Eves at 3. Rice, Jacobs, 2 out. Remember, there's a 14-second cutoff. No time. It's Hunter and Logan, Team 2. Valentine and Eves at 3. 14-second cutoff in the first round only. Reed and Paul, 3, going to be next. They're going to be here 7 and 38. 7:38. Reed, Valentine, and Paul Eves. Let's go to Team 3. Then 4, Corbin Rice, Garrett Jacobs, Schmidt, and Crockett. Going to be 2 out at 5. Corbin Rice, Garrett Jacobs, 4, going to be next. This team's going to be no time. Now to rope, going to be Corbin Rice, Garrett Jacobs at 4, Schmidt and Crockett at 5, Ketchum and Cox going to be 2 out. Team number 6 be getting ready. Say thank you to Saddle Rags Western Store, your 15-5 sponsor in First Financial Bank. They're going to be here 9 and 29, 9-2-9. Levi Schmidt and Sean Crockett, Team 5, you're up. Then it'll be Bridger and Belden at 6-7. Going to be White and Flake. Be getting ready. Bridger and Belden at 6, going to be next. Going to be no time. Let's go now to Bridger and Belden. It's Ketchum and Cox at 6, and Logan White and J.C. Flake at 7. Toberer and Smallwood, you're going to be 2 out at 8, 9, and 10. Get ready to go. +5, you're going to be 13-51, 13-5-1. Now to rope's going to be Logan White and J.C. Flake, Team 7. Team 8, Jet and Andy, Tryon and Mosley, going to be 2 out at 9, 10, 11, and 12. Headed your way. Jet Tober and Andy Smallwood, number 8 next. Going to be no time. Let's go to Jet and Andy. Here's 8. They'll be followed by 9, Tyler Tryon and Gus Mosley, Cook and Prince at 10, 11, and 12. Remember, ropers, you get this first one roped. You go right on over to Arena 2 and rope your second. And then come right back here. Dance with the one that brought you. It'll be Tober and Smallwood, Tryon and Mosley at 9. Tyler Tryon, Gus Mosley, Team 9 going to be next. There's going to be no time. When you get the arena clear, we'll get your field flagger back. It'll be Tyler Tryon and Gus Mosley at 9. When your flagger gets back, Cash Cook, Caden Prince at 10. Murphy and Tooley going to be 2 out at 11. Don't forget about those extra runs. You need to let them know if you want to pay for it or not. If you pay for it, you're eligible for all the money. And the prize is, if you do not pay for it, just a percentage of the winning should you win or place. Here's Tyler Tryon and Gus Mosley, Cash Cook, Caden Prince at 10, Murphy and Tooley. Just like everywhere else, go to the entry office and let them know if you want it or not. If you don't let them know, it defaults to you didn't want to pay. It's going to be your 7 and 28. That's the default. 7-28. You didn't want to pay. Cash Cook and Caden Prince at 10, Murphy and Tooley at 11, 12, 13, and 14. Get ready. There's no hedging. Zane Murphy, Austin Tooley, Team 11 next out. No time. Zane Murphy, Austin Tooley, here's 11. Riley Kittle and Blake Walker at 12. Masters and Rita, you're going to be 2 out at 13. 14 and 15, get ready. Riley Kittle and Blake Walker, number 12 next. Going to be no time. Let's go to Kittle and Walker. Here's team 12. Chad Masters, Chaz Reed at 13 to follow. Then Emmett and Caldwell, 2 out at 14. Rovers, you get your second one in Arena 2, your third one right back here. Here's Riley Kittle, Alabama. Blake Walker, North Carolina. Chad Masters, Chaz Reed at 13, going to be next. Plus 5, going to be 12 and 46. Chad and Chaz, here's 13. Emmett and Paul Caldwell, 14. Carolyn Hare, going to be 2 out 15. Peyton Blaine, 14, going to be next out. There's going to be no time. Let's go now to Peyton Emmett and Blaine Caldwell, 14. Shea Carroll, Dodge Hare at 15. Richie and Kennedy at 16. Shea Carroll, Dodge Hare, 15. You're going to be next out. Going to be no time. Let's go to Shea Carroll and Dodge Hare, 15. Case and Richie and Kyler Kennedy at 16. Walters and Helton going to be 2 out at 17. Shea Carroll, Dodge Hare, 15. Richie and Kennedy at 16. 17 and 18. Get ready. Five in the field, 11:44, 11:44. Here's Kaysen Richie and Kyler Kennedy at 16. You guys head on to Arena 2. Here's Kaysen and Kyler. They'll be followed by Jacob Walters and Chase Helton, 17. Thomason and West, 2 out at 18. 19-20, get ready. They're clean, but there was a barrier, a blemish. They're going to be here 11 and 67. 11:67. Jacob Walters, Chase Helton at 17. 18, going to be Thomason and West, Horner and Eves. You're going to be 2 out at 19. 20 at 21, get ready. First one here, second one in Arena 2, third one right back here. Books are open for that 14-5, 13-5, and then that 13-5 slide. Only 3 ropens left today. Don't let the fun run out. Get entered. It'll be Walters and Helton, number 17. Cutter Thomason and Creed West next out at 18. 7:45. It'll be Cutter and Creed 18, Horner and Eves 19, Wolf and Britton going to be 2 out at 20. Lawson and Paul 19 next out. No time. Let's go now to Lawson, Horner, and Paul Eves 19. Wolf, Britton 20, 21. Britton and Stobner. It's going to be Lawson, Horner, Florida. Paul Eves, Texas. Here's Lawson and Paul 19, then Wolf and Britton 20. I was wondering why it got so quiet. It'll be Lawson and Paul 19, 20 and 21. Be ready. And you're going to be here 809. Ryder Wolf, Colton Britton 20. Cooper and Reno 21. Jackson and Cox at 22 and 3. Get ready. Cooper, Britton, Reno, Stobner 21 next. 8 and 47. 8:47. Cooper and Reno 21. Let's rope. Then Coulter, Jackson, Belden, Cox 22. Valentine and Flake at 23. Coulter, Belden 22 next out. +5, 13:25. Here's Coulter and Belden 22. Reed, Valentine, JC Flake at 23. Kane and Prince going to be 2 out at 24. Reed and JC 23. Are going to be no time. Reed and JC 23. Kane and Prince 24. Sommer and Tooley at 25. Reed and JC 23, then Kane and Prince 24, Sommer and Tooley at 25. Eight and 71. 871. Cutter, Kane, Caden Prince 24. Sommer and Tooley at 25. 6 and 7. Get ready. Books are open for the 14-5 qualifier. That one's coming up next. Then the 13-5 qualifier. And then the 13-5 slide muley roping. And then it'll be no more and thens. Sommer and Tooley going to be next. Going to be no time here. It's going out at Garrett and Austin, 25. Corbin Rice, Blake Walker, 26. Taylor Schmidt and Sawyer Barham going to be 2 out at 27. Corbin and Blake, 26 next. No time. Let's go to Corbin and Blake. It's going to be Rice and Walker, 26. Taylor Schmidt, Sawyer Barham at 27, 28, 9, and 30. Be ready. Well, tomorrow, books will open at 7:30 a.m., close at 8:30, and rope at 9 a.m. for the 12-5 Extreme Gold. We'll kick that off. Got to be that Extreme Gold membership. Lots are open tomorrow as well with that 12-5 qualifier to follow that. An 11-5 qualifier and the 10-5 Extreme Gold. And then, of course, the ever popular and ever famous 30-30 big guns, not to start before 7. Tomorrow night, going to be no time. Taylor Schmidt, Sawyer Barham at 27. Masters and Lanham at 28. 9 going to be Stewart and Luevanos. Chad Masters and Caden Lanham at 28 next. 5, they're going to be 1380. 1380. Let's go to Chad Masters and Caden Lanham. Here's 28. Then 29, Jason Stewart, Troy Luevanos, Schmidt, and Caldwell at 30. 31-2. Get ready to go. Plus 5, going to be 1379. 1379. Jason Stewart and Troy Luevanos. Here's team 29. 30 is going to be Colton Schmidt, Blaine Caldwell. 31, Smothers and Da Silva. 32-3. Get ready to go. All right, we're going to get these guys another one. Put that one away. We're going to get you another one. Let's go to Colton Schmidt and Blaine Caldwell, 30. Smothers and Da Silva at 31. Carroll and Mosley going to be 2 out at 32. 33-4. Be ready. There'll be no time. Let's go now to Corey Smothers and Vitor Da Silva, 31. Shea Carroll, Gus Mosley at 32. Smith and Hare at 33. Corey Smothers and Vitor Da Silva. Here's 31. Shea Carroll, Gus Mosley at 32, 33. Smith and Hare, be ready. 4, 5, and 6, and on down the line. After we get down to 40, we'll pick up 29. Shea Carroll, Gus Mosley, 32. Be sure to stop by Steer Crazy. Pick up all your classic ropes, classic equine products. Located right there at that warm-up arena behind those rope and shoots here in Arena 1. Plus 5, 1340. $13.40, Shea and Gus, 32. Smith and Hare, 33. 34, Wheeler and Chamberlain, 35-6. Walker Smith, Dodge Hare, 33. You're going to be next out. They are no time. Now to go is going to be Walker Smith, Dodge Hare, 33. Cody Wheeler, Casey Chamberlain at 34. Manuel and Rita at 35. 6 and 7, get ready. Remember, folks, Black Star roping boxes to the High Point Roper of the weekend. Be sure to check those out outside there at the Triple Crown Ford Corral. Thank you to our friends at Triple Crown Ford right here in Stephenville. It is City of Champions and the cowboy capital of the world. Go see our friends at Triple Crown Ford. Getting close to the end of the year, you're going to need you a new ride. Triple Crown. Shop local, buy local. Cody and Casey, 34 next out. 959 clean. 959. Cody Wheeler, Casey Chamberlain when the arena is clear. And you get your field flagger back, it'll be 34, Wheeler and Chamberlain. Bobby Boy and Chaz, Hawaii. You're going to be second out at 35. Brown and West at 36. Bobby Boy and Chaz, 35, going to be next. Going to be here clean. They got a barrier, 12 and 38 with that penalty. 12-38. Let's go to Bobby Boy and Chaz. Here's 35. Brown and West at 36. Lawson and Jace going to be 2 out at 37. 8, 9, and 40. After 40, we get Jason and Troy. Going to be no time. It's Carson Brown, Creed West, 36. Carson Brown, Creed West, 36. Horner and Helton, 37, second out. There's going to be no time. Let's go to 37. Lawson, Horner, Jace Helton. Winters and Smith at 38. Lawson and Jason, Ranson, Will, 38. Ketchum and Stovner at 39. Going to be 2 out. $11 and 18. Rance Winters, Will Smith. Here's 38. Then Bridger and Reno at 39. Parrish and Holler at 40, 41 and 2. Be ready. $808. They're clean. 808. It's Bridger, Ketchum, Reno, Stovner at 39. Denton Parrish, Ty Daniel Holler at 40. Then we'll get Jason Stewart and Troy Luevanos at 29. Guys, you're going to be 2 away. $6 and 76. Here's Denton and Ty Daniel at 40. Jason Stewart, Troy Luevanos will get yours at 29. Then 41. Denham and Britton, 2 out. Jason Stewart and Troy Luevanos at 29. You guys are next out. Clean. 8-26. 8 and 26. Jason Stewart and Troy Luevanos. Let's go to 29. They'll be followed by Kelton and Colton at 41. Try it again. We're good. It'll be Jason and Troy, 29, then Kelton and Colton at 41. They're good. 7 come 11. Them boys like to roll the dice. 7 come 11. 7-11, boys. It's 41 now. Kelton Denham and Colton Britton. Huddleston and Tinsley at 42. Britton and Moore going to be 2 out at 43. 4-5, get ready. Going to be no time. Cooper and Caden, 42. Then Britton and Moore, 43. 44. Murphy and Tate, going to be 2 out. 45 and 6. Roper's fantastic job getting in and getting out. As we do say thank you to our friends at Stephenville Tea2Go. Proud to be a title sponsor here at the Jingle Bell Classic. Our mission is to help people build a healthy lifestyle through the benefits of loose leaf tea while improving the communities we are a part of. Tea2Go is healthy tea for healthy living. Stop by and try out their indoor tea bar or drive-thru. Thank you to our friends at Stephenville Tea2Go. Cooper Britton, Logan Moore, 43. You're going to be next. There's going to be no time. Let's go to Cooper Britton, Logan Moore, 43. Then Murphy and Tate at 44, 45. Cutter Kane and Austin Tooley. Zane Murphy, Colton Tate, 44 next. Clean, 7 and 24. I got that one dressed up, 7 and 24. Let's go down to Zane Murphy and Colton Tate, 44, 45. Cutter Kane and Austin Tooley. Then Cook and Barham at 46. Cutter and Austin, 45 next. Plus 5, they're going to be 15-12, and that'll exceed the cut here. 14-second cutoff in the first round. That'll be too long with that leg. No time. Cutter Kane, Austin Tooley, 45. Then 46, Cash Cook, Sawyer Barham, Thomason, and Prince at 47, 8, 9, and 50. Just a reminder, 14-second cutoff. Here in the first round, 14's too long, 13.99's just right. There's going to be no time. Let's go now to Cash Cook, Sawyer Barham, 46. Thomason and Prince at 47. JC and Blaine at 48. Eight and 18. 8-1-8. Let's go to Cutter Thomas and Caden Prince when the arena's clear at 47. JC Yaqua and Blaine Caldwell at 48. 9's going to be Smothers and Luevanos. 50 and 51. Get ready. Books are open on the 14-5 qualifier. Seven and 29. Clean. JC and Blaine, 48. Smothers and Luevanos at 49. You'll follow. Then 50, Smith and Krause. Be ready. 40 left in the round. Smothers and Luevanos fill the boxes, guys, at 49. There, no time. No time. Corey Smothers, Troy Luevanos at 49. Then Smith and Krause at 50. 51, Wheeler and Herrera. All right, here no time. Let's go to Walker Smith and Zach Krause at 50. Cody Wheeler, Colton Nadette at 51. Bobby Boy and Belden going to be 2 out at 52. Walker and Zach, 50. Wheeler and Herrera, 51, going to be next. They are 885. Now, Cody Wheeler and Colton Herrera. Cody and Colton, 51. Bobby Boy and Ballin, 52. 53, Summer and Gambrel. Bobby Boy and Belden, 52. 8 and 50. 8 and 50. Bobby Boy and Belden, 52. You're up. And then Garrett Summer and Benno Gambrel at 53. Hunter and Jace, let's get your field flagger back, guys. And that'll be Bobby Boy and Belden, 52. Only 36 to go here in the first round. Remember, Ropers, you'll get your third steer right here in 36 teams. Garrett Summer and Benno Gambrel, number 53, next out. Thank you to Easter Heat and Air. We appreciate them. One of our great sponsors here is we're going to be no time. Garrett Summer and Benno Gambrel, here's 53. Then Hunter and Jace Elton, 54. Kittle and Stewart, 2 out at 55. Hunter and Jace Elton, come on in. Toller, Texas, you're next out. You'll rope after this team. Here's 53. Oh, they're looking fun. 7 and 30. Let's go to Hunter and Jace, 54. Kittle and Stewart, 55. Austin Tooley to the entry office, please. Austin Tooley, go to the office. Here's Hunter and Jace, 54. Kittle and Stewart, 55. Riley Kittle, Jason Stewart next out. Smooth, 930. 930, Riley Kittle, Jason Stewart, 55. Ketchum and West at 56. 57, Parrish and Smith. Be ready to rope. Riley Kittle and Jason Stewart, 55, getting ready here. Just 33 to rope here in the go-round. So we do say thank you to Watson Insulation, one of our great sponsors, as well as Trilogy Fuels, LLC, and Stephenville Equine Sports Medicine. Bridger Ketchum and Creed West, 56 next. $881. 881. Bridger Ketchum, Creed West. Here's New Mexico, 56. And Denton Parrish, Will Smith, 57. Denham and Flake, going to be 2 out at 58, 9, and then 60. Denton Parrish, Will Smith, come on in, 57. Clean run, 772. Now to go, Denton Parish, Will Smith, 57. They're locked and loaded. Then it'll be Denham and Flake at 58. Huddleston and Nicholson, 2 out at 59. Kelton Denham and J.C. Flake, 58 next. They are 8-23. 8-23. Here's Kelton Denham and J.C. Flake. They're ready to go. Number 58. Then 59, Cooper Huddleston and Zach Nicholson. 60, Horner and Britton get ready. Cooper and Zach, come on. You're going to be next out. No time. Let's go to Cooper and Zach. They'll be followed by 60. Lawson, Horner, and Colton Britton. TD and Casey at 61. 2 out. 62 and 3. Have it on your mind. Here's Cooper Huddleston, Amarillo, Texas. Zach Nicholson, Stinnett, Texas, number 59. Lawson, Horner, Colton Britton at 60 next. +5. They're 13-27 with a leg. 13-27 on to Arena 2. Lawson, Horner, and Colton Britton, here's 60. We've held by T.D. Holler and Casey Chamberlain at 61. 62, Wyatt Howland, Dodge Hare. Ty Daniel and Casey, 61, you're next. There's no time. Ty Daniel and Casey are 61, then Wyatt Howland, Dodge Hare, 62. Carson Brown and Sawyer Barham going to be 2 out at 63. We say thank you to Saddle Rags, the Western store right here in Stephenville, Texas. They'll have you in cowboy code in no time. Saddle Rags, 7-18. Nice run. Wyatt Howland, Dodge Hare. Here is 62. 63, Carson Brown and Sawyer Barham to follow. Then Kaysen and Logan, 2 out at 64. Here's Wyatt Howell and Dodge Hare. Carson Brown, Sawyer Barham, come on in, 63. There's going to be no time. Now to rope, Carson and Sawyer, 63. 64, Ritchie and Moore to follow. 65, Banks and Thomason. 66 and 7, be ready. $25 away from the end of the round. Round 3, be ready. Kaysen and Logan going to be next. They're going to be here clean, but a barrier if you did not hear it. 12 and 47. Case and Ritchie, Logan Moore, 64. Then 65, Banks and Thomason, 66 and 7. Get ready to go. There's no time. Let's go to Tanner Banks, Cutter Thomason, 65. Walker Smith, Troy Loevenos at 66. Wheeler McCluskey going to be 2 out at 67, 8, 9, and 70. We're headed your way, ropers. Thank you to our friends at Equinity. It's all about the horse at Equinity. Capital Hatters right off at $377. Get you a custom felt hat. Walker Smith and Troy Levinos at 66 next. 1060. 10 and 60. Walker Smith, Troy Levinos at 66. Wheeler McCluskey, 67. Then Bobby Boy and Reno at 68. Cody Wheeler, Cody McCluskey next out, 67. No time here. Let's go to Wheeler McCluskey, 67. Bobby Boy and Reno at 68, 69. Winters and Smallwood, you're 2 out. Bobby Boy and Reno at 68 next. This team's going to be no time. Bobby Boy and Reno, here's 68. Then 9, going to be Rance Winters, Andy Smallwood. Hunter Helton and Belden Cox, 2 out at 70. Rance Winters, Andy Smallwood, 69 next. 920. 9 and 20. Rance and Andy here 69. Then Helton and Cox at 70. 71. Emmett and Kraus. 72 and 3. Have it on your mind. 19 to go till the end of the round. Here's Rance Winters and Andy Smallwood, 69. Then Hunter and Belden, 70. Peyton Emmett and Zach Kraus, 2 out at 71. Seven and 58. Here's Hunter Helton, Belden Cox at 70, then 71. Peyton Emmett and Zach Kraus, 72. Cutter Kane, Creed West, 73 and 4. Get ready. Peyton Emmett and Zach Kraus, come on in. Texas, Missouri, you're next at 71. Clean, 791. On to Arena 2. 791. Peyton and Zach, 71. Let's row. Cutter Kane, Creed West at 72. Then Garrett Summer and Colton Herrera going to be 2 out at 73. $791. Hey, back-to-back 791s. Cutter Kane, Creed West, 72. Garrett Summer and Colton Herrera at 73, then 4. $7 and 74. Garrett and Colton, 73. Denham and Helton, 74. 5. Smothers and Stewart going to be 2 out. Here's Garrett and Colton. Kelton Denham and Jace Helton, 74 next. 806. 806. Kelton and Jay, 74 to rope, then 75. Smothers and Stewart. Lawson and JC, 76. 14 teams to rope here in round 1. Round 3, be ready. They're going to be here no time. Corey and Jason, 75. Horner and Flake, 76. We will drag. We will drag. We're 13 away from Hendershot Equipment Tractor Drag. They are 8 and 63. Let's go to Lawson Horner, JC Flake, 76. Parrish and Chamberlain, 77. 8, 9, and then 80. Get ready. Denton and Casey, 77 next. Again, Rovers, we will drag before round 3. You get your third one right here. 880. 880. Denton Parrish, Casey Chamberlain, 77. Cooper and Dodge at 78. Wyatt Howell and Gus Mosley at 79. Then 80. $6.97. Nice one. Yeah, it's good. Even the horses like it. Cooper and Dodge at 78. 79, then 80. It'll be no time. Let's go to Wyatt Howell and Gus Mosley, 79, then 80. Schmidt and Barham, 81 and 2. Gonna be no time. Let's go to Levi and Sawyer, 80. Ketchum and Prince at 81. Here's Levi and Sawyer, 80. Bridger and Caden, 81. 2 and 3. Get ready. Gonna be no time. Bridger and Caden, 81. Richie and Thomas in 82. Going to be no time. Let's go to Case and Richie, Cutter Thomason 82, Smith and Tooley 83. Going to be no time. It'll be Walker at Austin 83, Wheeler and Holler at 84, 5, 6, 7. We're 5 away from that drag. Round 3, be ready. Clean, a barrier, 1358. Let's go down to Cody Wheeler and Ty Daniel Holler, 84. Bobby Boy and Logan at 85. Then Richie and Crockett, Tober and Kraus to end the round. We're 4 away from our tractor. For those of you who demand more, Case IH. Plus 5, 1363. Bobby Boy and Logan, here's 85. Then Kaysen and Sean, Jed, and Zach at 87. $9.66. Case and Richie, Sean Crockett, 86. Then Jet Tober and Zach Kraus, 87. $6 and 81. 1 to go. Jet Tober and Zach Kraus, and then we'll drag. Here is 87. Rubbers, be ready. Right after that drag, we'll get round 3. We'll find our top 20 for the 15.5 qualifier. Thank you to our friends at Saddle Rags, the Western Store, bringing you this 15.5. Books are open on the 14.5 qualifier. Make good use of your time by getting entered. That roping will be coming up next. They're clean. A barrier gives them 5. They're 1201. And we'll drop the curtain on round 1. We'll bring the tractor in to drag it up. Round number 3, we have about 36, possible 39. Or we'll find our top 20.
Corbin Rice, Garrett Jacob, boys, you're right in as soon as this team rides out. Rice and Jacobs at 4. All right, we're going to be smooth here. They're going to be 6 and 14. 29-31. Let's go to Corbin Rice, Garrett Jacobs at 4, 16-57. On deck, going to be Ketchum and Cox at 6. 9 going to be Tryon and Mosley. 15 going to be Carroll and Hare. Now 14-5 ropers. Be getting it on your mind. We're going to go right into it after this short round. We're only about 50 teams away from you. All right, going to be smooth here. They're going to be 8-17. Put you at 24-74. That's going to be high back. Let's go to Ketchum and Cox at 6. 1951. On deck, going to be Tyler and Gus at 9-15. Going to be Shea and Dodge. Tyler trying, Gus Mosley at 9. You guys come on in. Oh, we're going to lose them here. Going to be an old time. Oh, it's going to Tyler trying, Gus Mosley at 9. 15, going to be Carolyn Hare. 16, 17. Be thinking about it. Shea Carroll, Dodge Harriet, 15. You guys come on in. All right, and they're going to be smooth here. They're going to be 7-29. 22-14, going to be high back right now. Let's go to Carroll and Harriet, 15, 1973. On deck, Case and Richie, Kyler Kennedy at 16. 17, going to be Jacob Walters, Jace Helton, 19-20. All right, and they're going to be smooth here. They're going to be an 8-27. 28 flat. Let's go to Case and Richie. Kyler Kennedy at 16, a 28-10. On deck, going to be Walters and Helton at 17. 19, going to be Horner and Eves. All right, they're going to be in no time right there. Let's go to 17. It'll be Jacob Walters, Jace Helton. 17-43. This team is good. On deck, going to be Lawson Horner, Paul Eves at 19-20. Going to be Ryder Wolf, Colton Britton, 23, 28, and 31. And we're going to take a look right here. Going to be an old time. Oh, let's go to Lawson Horner, Paul Eves at 19. All right, we're going to be smooth here. Going to be 7-07. 21-82. Oh, he's going to be high team back. Let's go to Ryder Wolf, Colton Britton at 20. 23, going to be Valentine and Flake. 28, going to be Masters and Lanham. We'll be thinking about it. This team, 16-08 on their first two. For Ryder Wolf, Colton Britton. On deck, Valentine and Flake. Be thinking about it. Reed Valentine, J.C. Flake, 23. You guys come on in. And the leg there. Put him a 14, 72. 30, 80. Let's go to Valentine and Flake at 23, 20, 51. On deck, going to be Masters and Lanham at 28, 31, 33, and 7. Chad and Caden, 28. Our ropers, make sure you get entered in that 14. We got 25 teams, so the book's closed. This team going to be smooth, 787. Put him at 28-38. Let's go to Masters and land him at 28-31. Going to be Smothers and De Silva. 33-37. Our ropers, if your man went and put you in, make sure you go to the entry office and get paid up. So Colton Hedetta, Riley Kittle, Dodge Hare, Cody McCluskey, Belden Cox, Zach Crawford, Colby Corkill, Blaine Caldwell, Cooper Britton, Logan Moore, Gus Mosley, Ryder Volve, Tyler Tryon, Sawyer Barham. We need you to go to the entry office and get squared up before we go to this 14. Going to be smooth here, 689, a 32-01. Oh, let's go to Smothers and De Silva, 31-33. Going to be Smith and Hare, 37, 38, and 40. Walker Smith, Dodge Hare, 33. Boys, come on in. Box is yours. This team, a pair, 766. Gentlemen, you're 32, 61. Let's go to Walker and Dodge at 33, 22, and 71. On deck, going to be Horner and Helton, 37. 8, going to be Winters and Smith, 40, 43, 46. We thinking about it. All right, we're going to be smooth here. Going to be 8-3, 31-01. Let's go to Lawson Horner, Chase Helton, 37 on 18 flat. On deck, going to be Rance Winters, Will Smith, 38-40. Going to be Denton Parrish, Ty Daniel Holler, 43, 46, and 51. All right, we're going to be smooth here. They're going to be 7-32. 25 and 32. Going to put your fourth call back. Let's go to Winters and Smith, 38. 15-31. On deck, going to be Denton Parrish, Ty Daniel Holler, 43, 46, and 51. Be thinking about it. All right, we're going to be smooth here. Put them a 750. 22-81. Going to be third callback. Let's go now to Parrish and Holler at 40. A 19-29. On deck, Cooper Britton, Logan Moore at 43, 46. Cash and Sawyer, 51 and 53. All right, going to be an old time there. Let's go to Cooper Britton, Logan Moore at 43. Cash Cook, Sawyer Barham, 46. You guys come on in. This team trying to connect. They do. 6 and 20. Gentlemen, 25 and 10. You're going to be top 5 callbacks at the moment as we go now to 46. Going to be Cash Cook, Sawyer Barham, a 14.92. On deck, going to be Wheeler and Herrera at 51, 53, 4 and 5. Once again, Roper 17 away from closing the books on that 14-5. I ain't going to be no time there. Oh, it's going to Cody Wheeler, Colton Herrera at 51. 53 going to be Summer and Gambrel, 54, 5, and 7. Garrett Summer and Benny G, 53. You guys come on in. Going to be no time here. All right, let's go to Summer and Gambrel, 53, a 15 and 42 on 2. On deck, going to be Hunter and Jace Helton, 54. 5, going to be Kittle and Stewart, 57, 9, and 63. All right, we're going to be smooth here. Put them in 8, 2, 9. 23-71, going to be fourth callback. Going to be Hunter and Jace, 54, 15, and 66. On deck, going to be Kittle and Stewart, 55. 7, going to be Parrish and Smith, 59, 63, 69, and 70. 14 to rope. All right, ain't going to be an old time here. Oh, it's going to Riley Kittle, Jason Stewart, 55. 7 going to be Denton Parrish, Will Smith, 59 going to be Huddleston and Nicholson. Are you thinking about it? 13 to rope, 14 are in there at the moment. Denton Parrish, Will Smith, 57. You guys can come on in. All right, this team going to be an old time here. Let's go to Denton Parrish, Will Smith at 57. 59 going to be Hiddleston and Nicholson, 53 and 9. Again, going to be no time there. Let's go to Huddleston and Nicholson, 59. 63, Carson Brown, Sawyer Barham on deck, 69, 70, 71. All right, we're going to be no time there. Let's go to Carson Brown, Sawyer Barham, 63. 1969 on their first two. On deck going to be Winters and Smallwood, 69, 70 going to be Helton and Cox, 71, 2, and 5. Here you go, Carson and Sawyer, 63 right here. The weight, not worth it. Doesn't work. Going to be an old time. Oh, it's going to Ranch Winters, Andy Smallwood, 69. 70 going to be Helton and Cox. 71 going to be Emmett and Kraus. 72, 5, and 6. Hunter Helton, Belton Cox at 70. You guys come on in. This team going to go out with an old time. Going to be Hunter Helton, Belton Cox at 70. 71 going to be Peyton Emmett, Zach Kraus. 72, 75, and 6. Peyton Emmett, Zach Kraus, 71. You guys come on in. Hey, that'll play. Healing them right there. Going to be 7 and 19. Gentlemen, you are 26 and 72. Oh, let's go to 71. Peyton Emmett, Zach Krause, 72. Cutter Kane, Creed West, 75. 76, 7, and 4. 7 or 0, then we'll drag it up for the short round. All right, going to be an old time there. Let's go to Cutter Kane, Creed West, 72, 21, 79. On deck, going to be Smothers and Stewart, 75, 76. Going to be Horner and Flake, 7 and 4. All right, we're going to be smooth right here. Going to be 7 and 30. 29-09. Let's go to Smothers and Stewart, 75. 6 going to be Horner and Flake. 7 going to be Parrish and Chamberlain. What are you thinking about it? All right, going to be an old time there. Let's go to Lawson Horner, J.C. Flake, 76. 7 going to be Parrish and Chamberlain. 84-87. Be thinking about it. 4 to rope. All right, going to be an old time there. Oh, it's going to Denton Parrish, Casey Chamberlain, 77. 84 going to be Wheeler and Haller. 87 going to be Tober and Krause. Denton Parrish, Casey Chamberlain right here. A 14-45. A 7-3 going to put them at the high callback position. And this team with a leg, they're going to be 13-05. 27-50, put you ninth. Let's go to Cody Wheeler, Ty Daniel Holler at 84, 87. Going to be Tober and Krause. Diego Ibarra, I need you to venture off this right now. All right, they're going to be smooth here. They're going to be 7-06, 26 and 80. Oh, let's go to Jet Tober, Zach Krause at 87, 18.99. Final team to rope. We've got 18 in there, boys. You catch your short round bound. All right, they're going to be smooth here. They're going to be 696, 25.96. Going to put your 8th call back. That's it. That's all. We're going to drag it up. We'll be back with the short round of Saddle Rags 15, 19 to the 15-5. We're going to kick it off right here. Corey Smothers and Vitor da Silva, 32-61. 10 seconds separating the top 19. Here goes short round, money on the line, $5,500. It's your opportunity with the nod of the head. Corey Smothers, Vitor de Silva. There it is. They said, let's play. You got a chance right there on him, quick, fast, and in a hurry. De Silva, can you get two? Yes, you can. I like it. I love it. 6, 1, 5. Gentlemen, you're 38.76. And the pace has been set. As we go now to the world champ, Mr. Chad Masters and Caden Lanham. 18th high team back, 32.01. Gentlemen, 6-74 to go to number 1. Anything better than that is icing on the cake. A big pull, but boy, we're going to get it on the backside. Smooth in the field, speed and ticket on the heel side. They're going to be 17-56. Gentlemen, you're 49.57. Take a deep breath. I don't like your odds. I'm going to be honest with you. 17 to rope as we go now to Walker Smith and Dodge Hare. 31-1. 31-1, boys. I need you to be a 7-7-4. A layup for this team. A pair of young guns, the man out of Beat Eyes, Texas, on the racks. Up and coming, going to change the sport one of these days. And that's why, oh no. We're going to stay hooked. Not the way they drew that one up. 11.94. Boys, you go to number 2 in the average. 42.95. But I'll lie to my friends, you lie to yours. I don't like your odds there either. 16 teams. Oh, let's go to Ryder Wolf, Colton Britton, a 30-80. Gentlemen, 7.95. 7.95 for $5,500. A chance at it anyways, with 16 teams to rope. The young gun in his own backyard. Ryder Wolf out of the barrier. Always you got a chance. Show Colton the feet, and I like your odds. First part good. Second part, we like it. You're smooth. A 7-42. 7-42. You're going to be 38-22. You go to number 1 in the average. Let's go to Hunter Helton Logan Moore at 15, a 29-31. And we're going to be smooth right here. But we got to add 10 at the line. Put them at 16, 22, 45, 53. Let's go to Cutter Kane, Creed West, your 14th callback right here. Oh, 10 at the line again. Gentlemen, there's a barrier in this short round, and we have found it. This team going to be smooth, but 10 at the line, 16-14. 16, 14, 45, 23, and you're 4th in the average. We got 13 to open. We're going to go to Florida. Reed Valentine, J.C. Flake on the feet. A 28-38, gentlemen, a layup. Take the extra swing. You got all the time in the world. 9.83 to go to number 1. 5 monies in the average. All 5 have been spoken for. That team going to be clean. 6-60, 34, 98. Oh, you're looking good. Let's go to Shea Carroll Dodge Hare at 12. Shea Carroll Dodge Hair, 12th high team back. A 28 flat. Gentlemen, you're looking to be 697 to go to number 1. Reed Valentine, J.C. Flake in control of that average at the moment. 28 flat. Stephenville, DeLeon. All right, we're going to be in old time here. Let's go to Denton Parish. Casey Chamberlain, the 11th high team back. A 27.50. Exactly half a second difference, gentlemen. A 7.47. Take that jet airliner to go to number 1. It's the top 11. All right, we're going to be in old time right there. Tough luck. We find ourselves in the top 10. Going to be Cody Wheeler, Ty, Daniel Holler. It's the Midland, Texas team with a 26-80. 10 teams to rope. All 5 monies are spoken for. Gentlemen, an 8-17 to go to number 1. An 8-17, not going to guarantee you a penny, but it's going to put you in a good spot with 9 teams to sweat. $5,500 and the belt buckles. That's a Jingle Bell Classic champion. I tell you what, that means something around these parts. It's one you can be proud of right here. Cody Wheeler, Ty Daniel Holler, top 10. A 26-80s. A win of the roping going to come out of these next 10 teams. Who's it going to be? 8-17 for the Midland, Texas team to go to number 1. Get them just right. All right, we're going to be with the length. They're going to be 12 and 14. Put them 38.94. Boys, you're holding on to a check for now. Take a deep breath. We'll see what happens. 9 teams to rope as we go now to Hunter Helton, Belden, Cox. A 26-72 for Hunter and Belden. Gentlemen, 8.25 to go to number 1. 5 seconds separating the top 9 teams. First part good, second part no bueno. On old time, no tiempo. Thanks for playing, boys. As we go now to the top 8, going to be Jet Tober, North Carolina. Zach Krause, the man out of Missouri, 25-95. 9-2. 9.02 to go to number 1. It is wide open. 9.02 to go to number 1. And then 12.26 to go to number 2. Gentlemen, you've got all the time in the world. A clean run right here. Going to put you inside the top 2. I like your odds. Jet Tober, Zach Krause. Out of the barrier. That's the first part. An extra swing from Jet. Does it fit? Yes, it does. Jelly roll. Zach Krause. Clean it up. No, sir. No, sir. Tough luck right there at the 8th callback at an old time. As we go now to the top 7. It's going to be Austin Horner, Jace Helton, a 25-32. Ladies and gentlemen, the 13th callback is still in control of the average. Reed Valentine, J.C. Flake, take another deep breath, boys. You are 7 away from finding out your destiny. It's Lawson Horner, Jace Helton, 25-32. Gentlemen, you can change it right here with a 9-65. All right, and we're going to put a leg on them. 7.21 goes to 12.21, and that'll break your heart, boys. You're second in the average, 37.53. Reed and JC, they hold on for another. 6th to rope, and we go to a young gun out of Rockwall, Texas. Cooper Britton, Logan Moore, 25.10. Gentlemen, you got to be 9.87, and I can tell you right now, the young man on the head horse right now is not looking to be 9. He's not looking to be 8. He's looking to be 6 or 7. He's looking to get the win of the roping right here from the 6th callback. A 987 puts you number one. A 987 doesn't guarantee you a penny. 6 callback, 5 monies. You do the math. It's Cooper Britton, Logan Moore. I told you he's looking to be 6. Keep him up. Can we get a pair? Yes, we can. Change the look of our open. Why be 6 when you can be 5? 5, 66, a 30, and 76. They said come and get it. Top 5 as we go now to Corbin Rice and Garrett Jacobs, New Mexico and Texas. 24-74. Welcome to it, boys. You got to follow that up with a 601. 601 going to guarantee you a piece of it. That's what you got to do. These are the money runs. These are the teams with an opportunity to guarantee it. First part good. Can we be 601? Looks a little long to me. Get them tight. Get a flag. 6 and 84. Gentlemen, you're going to go to number 2 in the average. You're in a good spot. 31-58. You're number 2 for 4,000 and 4 teams to rope. You need 1 miss up. Not going to come from this team as we go to Garrett Summer and Ben Gambrell. 23-71. I'm talking about lights out. 7:04 to go to number 1. Garrett Sumner, Stephenville, Texas. The man out of the Carolinas, Benny G, calling Stephenville home now. A 23-71. Gentlemen, we got to be 7:04. There it is. Out of the barrier. Oh, we have a goodie. Wall of death right there. Going to get a pair. They're going to be good. 6 and 60. 6 and 60. Gentlemen, you go to number 1. 30-31. And then there were 3 as we go now to the Young Guns. It's Ranch Winners. Ranch Rodeo Champion. Team roping. It's just a side hobby for this young gun. Will Smith, the man out of Beat Eyes, on the feet. They're 22-81. 7:49. 7:49 to go to number 1. Gentlemen, 1 second, exactly 1 second separates you and the high team back. Can we take it back here? First part, good. We're going to be smart and get a pair. They're going to be good. What does Brooks say? The judge, the jury, says you are guilty of a bad head catch. Going to be an old time and tough luck for the third high team back. Then there were 2. Tyler Tryon, Gus Mosley. 22-14. 22-14. Got to be 8 and 16. 8 and 16 right here to go to number 1. I'm talking about a layup. Less than half a second separating them and the high team back. They got a stronger one. Not a problem for Tyler. It fits, it looks like. Mosley to the backside. And we're going to need another ruling from the man who rode the pale horse. On old time, tough luck. And that is 0 for 2 inside the top 3. That's going to leave the door wide open for the high team back. Talking about Lawson Horner and Paul Eves. A 21-82. 8-48. Lawson Horner, the man out of Kissimmee, Florida. I tell you what, you got to show Paul the feet. He'll make you famous right here, right now. $5,500 in the Jingle Bell buckles. First part is, oh no. Oh no. That's going to be an old time. That front leg going to starve them. Ladies and gentlemen, Garrett Summer and Ben Gambrell going to take the win of their open from the 4th callback with a 30 and 31 for $5,500 and the belt buckles. Cooper Britton, Logan Moore going to win 2nd, a 30 and 76